What up? Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, purchase, SoundCloud, SoundClick, Aquarius. And All Points, Miami. George Zimmerman. Oh my. This dude can't stay off the news. So, George Zimmerman, the guy who shot Trayvon Martin, blatantly just killed this kid, pretty much stalked him and, shot him and claimed self-defense after he's getting his butt whooped. And, was acquitted, pretty much. Like nothing happened to him. We all know the case, the situation. George Zimmerman is half white, half
after being harassed by a crowd.
Yeah, Latino. He killed a black kid, and so he goes to Miami. Anyways, George Zimmerman is supposed to be pretty much homeless, but his family still helps him out. Now, this is on World Star Hip Hop, and I can't show all the video, but I'm just going to give my opinion. So he goes to Miami, pretty much. Some black people see him, and then they threaten him, and they tell him there's a $10,000 bounty on his head. And from these people, who I don't know who they are, but they look like Black Panthers to me, or they're Black Panther-ish. I don't know who they are. But they put a bounty on Zimmerman's head, and they're like, yo, we're trying to get actually $1 million, I believe.
Getting $1 million for the capture of George Zimmerman.
Boom. They're trying to get $1 million for the capture of George Zimmerman. However, this video was taken, or maybe they took two videos, but I remember them saying they wanted to capture George Zimmerman when the accident had happened and he pretty much was in hiding. This is before he turned himself in. So I don't know if there is still a bounty on his head. If I'm talking too loud, I'm sorry. I'm just a little, if there's still a bounty on his head, I'm not really sure. But I know they did this very same video and was like, we got $10,000, to get George Zimmerman. So I'm not sure how the media is doing this. Nonetheless, so Zimmerman was attacked. And while they were in the beach in Miami, pretty much a crowd pretty much was trying to get with them and like, yo, we're gonna get you. So him and his family ran back to the hotel. Anyway, the whole story is on World Star. I'll leave a link in the description. Then they had security of the hotel actually stand guard for him and his family all night long. They stood guard outside the room for George Zimmerman. And George Zimmerman claims that he is an scapegoat for the government.
A scapegoat for the government, the president, the attorney general.
He's an scapegoat for the government, the president, attorney general. His wife left him because he was beating on her or whatever. He's, of course, in dire straits, or so he claims. Yeah, I don't hope. I don't want nobody to kill George Zimmerman, but I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of angry people at this man. There's a lot. I don't want George Zimmerman to die, but I want him to pay for his crime. He killed a kid. He killed a person, regardless if it was a black person, white person, kid, anything. He killed a person, and their excuse was Trayvon Martin could have got away. How do you run from a gun? Go to jail. Give that man second-degree murder. Actually, he should get first-degree murder, premeditated. That's what I think. Give him first degree. Let him do life numbers. That's what I think. I think he should get life. This other Florida guy just killed a teenager. They didn't give him life, but they gave him life. They gave him second-degree murder on 3 counts, which carries a 20-year sentence each count. So they pretty much gave him life because this dude was like, 40, 50 years old? In his 40s or something? So that's life. You're not going to live another 60 years. Now, I don't know if that went without parole. But, that did set an example. They still ain't got the policemen who've been killing people in Florida, but they're starting to crack down on the citizens who are blatantly killing people in Florida. Anyway, it's your boy Tone 202. And I just wanted to say something. This dude, man, he needs to go to jail for life. That's all there's to it. Because if I walk outside with a gun, I'm going to do 5 years. Let alone if I shoot somebody. If I just walk outside with a gun, it's lights out for me. That's it. And then they're probably going to try to keep me in there, which they've been doing to people. Why? Because the prisons need you to stay there in order. Prisons are privatized now. They need you to stay there. You know what? That's a whole nother subject. Anyway, it's your boy Tone 202. And Zimmerman, go to jail. That's actually the safest place for you. I'm out.